Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Jess of Nourished by Jess. Thank you for joining me for another video. Today I am going to show you how to use a visualization meditation exercise to help to release some of the stagnant, dense, heavy energy, emotions that can be stored in your body. This is also great for increasing self-awareness, body awareness, for practicing your intuition, for opening up your gifts. So it's very simple. All you have to do is close your eyes, take some deep breaths in through your nose, deep down into your belly, so you want your chest to stay still. And you want that breath to go straight down into your belly, so your abdomen expands with your inhale and contracts with your exhale. And with each exhale, you just want to release tension. Let it all go. Relax a little deeper with each breath. And then once you're starting to feel like you're centered, your mind's quieting down, feel your body. Be able to sense your body from head to toe. And you just want to start tuning in with a body scan. So start at the top of your head and slowly work your way down to your toes. So how does your crown feel? Are there any sensations, discomfort, heat, coldness, tingly? Is it itchy? Is it tight? Do you have a headache? Whatever. Do you sense anything? So this is where the intuition can come into play. What comes to mind? Like, do you sense anything? Do you get a knowing? Do you see a color, sense a color, feel a color? Like, just what comes to mind? Is there a shape? Is there a word? What's coming up for you as you tune in to the top of your head? What emotions come up, if any? Just pay attention. So it's the physical feelings, sensations, what else comes to mind? What do you sense? But what emotions are coming up for you? And it could be nothing, but pay attention to that. Is it grief? Is it sadness? Is it anger? Is it anxiety? Is it fear? What is it you're feeling? What's really important when we do these exercises is that you don't judge it. Don't judge what comes up. Try not to have an attachment to the outcome, like, oh, this is what should come up, or this is what I want to come up. Just let it all go. Whatever comes up is absolutely perfect. It's exactly what you need to be experiencing in this moment. We're all very unique. So just noticing, not making up a story, not judging it as good or bad, just noticing it and then moving on. How does your forehead feel? Your eyes, your cheeks, your tongue, your teeth, the roof of your mouth, like everything. Your ears, your neck, your throat, your collarbones, your shoulders, your traps, everything from head to toe. You're going to do a full body scan. And what do you notice? So we're just picking up on all the different sensations in our body. Now, as you do this, can you start to identify, okay, so this feels open, this feels free, this feels light, this feels expansive, versus this area which feels maybe contracted, maybe tight, maybe dense, maybe dark, maybe sticky. Whatever had been coming up for you. Maybe it's colors. Like, some people are very receptive to colors. Maybe it's like, oh, I'm sensing like pink everywhere, and then I hit this spot and it's like black or gray, or, no colors are bad, so blue or yellow, whatever. Or maybe you're sensing your chakra colors, or, and you come to one and it's blank, it's void, it's black, it's off, it's not right. What are you picking up? So you can see if maybe everything feels good up here. Everything feels good in your face. Everything feels good in your head and your neck and your shoulders. But then you hit your heart space And that's where you start to feel the density. You start to feel it feels different than everything else. And that's when you can compare and contrast. So you have a set point and you understand, okay, this is the difference. Once you've identified these areas that feel off or uncomfortable, we're going to breathe into those areas. Now, this depends how many areas show up for you. If there's a lot, you might want to pick one or two. What are you drawn to? What feels heaviest? And just start with focusing on that one or two spots for now. And then, the next time you practice, you can move on to something else. Just let your gut and heart lead you. You don't want to overwhelm yourself, especially if this is a new practice for you. So you'll want to, still with your eyes closed, so we'll stay with the example of my heart space. Maybe you want to place a hand over the area you've identified. And breathe into it. So imagine your breath coming in through your nose and filling up your heart space. Filling it up with every breath. You can imagine healing white light. You're breathing in healing white light and it's filling that area up. If you are imagining, so what I typically see, I imagine like dense, dark matter. Imagine it being dissolved, broken up, broken down, transmute it back to source, freeing that space up. So you can inhale the white light into the space. You can exhale, still releasing, the intention to release with each exhale. You can imagine that matter coming out with your exhale. The gray cloud or whatever color you've associated it with, exiting your body. And just work on this area as long as it feels good. You might, start to feel that release physically. You might just know that it's good, you can move on. Maybe it's something that is really deeply ingrained, it's really heavy, it's big, it's been there for a long time. Maybe you're not going to be able to breathe through it in this one sitting, and that's totally okay too. Just do it as long as it feels good. So as you're breathing into this space and you're imagining it dissipate, if there's emotions associated with this, if you remember from the first step, what did you feel? What emotions came up? If you felt emotions tied to this area, you want to continue to pay attention to what comes up as you're clearing. So even if there was no emotion attached to it, as you're clearing this, are there emotions arising? As you're clearing this, do the emotions change? Does it change from sadness to anxiety or to anger? What is coming up for you? And just breathe through it. Again, no judgment, no right or wrong or bad, or where is this coming from? Just simply allow yourself to feel it in your body, to be aware of it, to acknowledge it. And that is simply it. You're breathing through it. And you're just allowing it. You're allowing it to be. Whatever needs to be is going to be. Like I said in my last post and email, you have to feel it. You have to allow yourself to feel in order to move through. There is no other way around it. Also a good opportunity after you do your breathing exercises, you can invite in angels, guides, anyone you work with, your spirit family, guardian angels, certain archangels. You can pray, whatever feels right for you, whatever you're drawn to. Make this your own practice. There is no right or wrong way. And this is also a really great opportunity to invite in some energy healing for yourself. So, as I mentioned, you can imagine breathing in the white light and filling your body with that, but you can also bring it step it up another level and imagine your crown chakra up here opening up, and you are just being like flooded with beautiful white light. However you want to imagine it, I mean golden, white, whatever. Could be, I like to imagine it kind of like sparkly, like, yeah, sparkly. And it's filling your body, every cell, like a waterfall, just from head to toe, filling you up. And then I like to imagine once I'm full, it's then expanding. It's like bursting out of my body and filling my aura all up. And hold the intention that this is cleansing your aura of anything that's no longer serving you. Just letting go of anything that's not meant for you, anything you don't need anymore, anything that's heavy, dense, sticky, any emotions, any any baggage that our aura is hanging on to. This light is filling in any holes, any creases, any tears in our aura, really strengthening it and cleansing it. And then you can set the intention that this bubble of healing, protective white light is going to stay with you for the day. This is your bubble of protection, which I've talked about in other videos. Set your intention that you only allow in the highest vibrational frequencies of love or equivalent both in and out of your bubble. I suggest after you do this to grab your journal and to journal on your experience. What felt good, what didn't, what were the sensations, the knowings, like what came up for you. You just want to keep a log of this so that you can refer back, and it makes it a lot easier to get to know yourself and to pick up on what you're feeling and what it means. Find patterns and all of that. If you wanted like a guided recorded version to walk you through, let me know in the comments, on social, send me an email. I would be more than happy to record that for you if that is wanted and if that would be helpful. Thanks again for tuning in. I appreciate you guys so much. As usual, please subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss a video. If you like this video, if you found it helpful, hit the thumbs up, and you can subscribe to my mailing list, follow me on socials. All the links are in the description, and I will see you next week. Bye!